What's up guys? Thank you so much for joining me for today's cash stuffing video. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Briana. I am 31 years old. I live in Texas and I work full-time as an office manager at an air conditioning company. I have been doing the cash envelope method since 2020 and I am debt-free besides my mortgage. I upload new videos every Thursday, so if you end up liking this video, subscribe for more if you haven't already. And if you're not new, welcome back. Today we're going to be stuffing $300 today, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. As always, we are starting off with car care and it is going to be getting $10. Let me scoot my notebook over so I can actually see it. So we have 500 in the bank and we have 600, 620, 640, 650, 660, 670, 680, and 690 in car care. I need to do some condensing because there's a lot of tens going on in there. How is everybody doing? I hope everyone is having a good week so far. The weather has cooled down a little bit here in Texas where I live. It is heating back up though, so it's kind of like a little false fall feeling there, but hopefully we are on the decline of summer and fall will be here very soon, so I'm very excited. We are skipping coffee today. We are not putting anything in there, so that's it for the wallet, and let's scoot over to my sinking funds. I do not stuff grocery anymore. Food money, basically. I don't stuff food money. I just buy what I need from the store. That was my reward to myself for getting my mortgage below $100,000 and my emergency fund fully funded. I decided I wouldn't make myself be so strict on the grocery budget. Alrighty, Briana is getting 20. This is a spending category for anything that I need. I did restock on my concealer that I was telling you guys about, and I had to restock my eyebrow pencil because I am one of those people that unfortunately has to fill in their eyebrows every single day. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. So we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, and then I have some dollars that I'll set over to the side. So we have 75 in car care, or in Briana. Miss Candy is getting 20. Will you say hi to the people? Say hello. I'm famous, I know. Everybody loves me. She is doing so good. Her cousin is still here and we're all hanging out. Where is she actually? She's in here somewhere. Oh, she's laying under my chair. So she has 800 in the bank, 900, 920, 930, 935. Then we have another dollar that looks like it has been through the ringer that we're also gonna sit over to the side. So let's count that again. 800, 900, 920, 930, and 935 in Candy's envelope. I moved 200 over to her Ally savings account last week, so that is now in the bank. Christmas is getting 20. I did buy one Christmas gift. It was $25. So we have got the ball rolling on that. So we have 500 in the bank, 600, 620, 640, 660, 680, 700, 720, 730, and 735. I don't know what to get people for Christmas. I am really running out of ideas. My sisters told me, or one of my sisters told me exactly what she wanted, so I bought one of the things off of her list, and I'm waiting for my other sister to tell me what she wants. No clue about my parents. I just, you just run out of ideas after a while. But I'm sure I'll come up with something. Clothing, we are putting $10 in there. I would like to get some new jeans because I am on a weight loss journey, as I shared before, and a couple of my jeans are too big for me now. I have one pair of black jeans and they're skinny jeans, so I want to get a pair of black jeans that are like boot cut or whatever you call them, and maybe one other pair, I don't know, but I'm not really a big shopper, but I have been thinking that I would like a pair of black jeans for winter or fall. So we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, and 90. I did have really good luck finding some secondhand clothes at a thrift store earlier this year. So I feel like I want to go back there because they had really good options. I'm sorry if the lighting is a little weird. I just noticed it kind of looks a weird color on my phone, but it is 9:37 at night, so not great lighting in here right now, but hopefully you guys don't mind. Family is getting 5 and it is looking very depleted. So I did end up buying some treats for my parents' dog that is staying with me. And then today I had to buy chicken feed because my parents are still out of town. They're in Colorado actually, and their chickens were running low. So I had to buy some chicken feed, and I went out there and fed them and hung out with them for a little bit. And I hope you don't mind, but I really want to share some chicken montage footage that I got today because they are just so funny and cute, and hopefully someone out there loves chickens the same way I do because they're just so precious. So cue the footage. So we have 20, 25, and 30 in family. I've been spending this money on the family pets or the family animals, which is totally fine because they are family members as well. So I need to start bulking that one back up. We used to have like $95 in there, and now we're down to 30. We are going to be putting $20 in fun, and this is the last time. Actually, I will stop this one more time before our camping trip, but this is pretty much all we're going to have. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110, 20, 30, 35, and 40. So 140 in fun, and that is going to be for renting kayaks while we're camping, as well as the food that we're going to be bringing. We're only going to be there for one night, so it's not like we have to bring a whole bunch of food. I put some stuff in my Walmart cart just to kind of add it up and see what it was going to come out to, and it's coming out to about 50 right now, and that includes s'mores and the little metal poles that you like put the marshmallows on so you can cook it over the fire. And so that was 50, and then I have no idea how much the kayaks are going to be. I looked on the website and they do not have any prices listed, which is a little weird, but hopefully we have enough. And if we don't have enough to get 2 kayaks, we can always rent 1 canoe and just paddle together. But we are going camping next weekend, in case you have no idea what I'm talking about. First time camping as an adult, and I am very excited. If you hear snoring in the background, that's Candy. She is currently sitting or laying under my chair fast asleep. She's been hanging out with her cousin for almost 2 weeks now, and I think she's a little tuckered out, if I'm being honest. Gifts is getting $10, and I did move 100 of that over to my Ally account. So we have 100 in there, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, and 45. 145 in gifts. And this really cute placeholder is from Sad Saves. Her Etsy is linked below. So cute. My envelopes are from Lily Budgets. All of my envelopes are from her, and she got engaged recently, so congrats to her. I've already told her in her comments, but so exciting to see people getting what they want out of life. It's very exciting, and it's just so good to see your friends being happy, you know. Health, just for funsies, I decided to put $5 in there. So we have 500 in the bank, 20, 25, and 30. She is sawing logs. Let's listen. Oh, she stopped. As soon as I said that, she stopped. She must have woken up. Home is getting $15 because I always put 5, 10, or 20. And then I remembered I have free will and I can put 15 in some categories. So I did that, and we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, no, 100, 105, and 110. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 105, and 110 in home. And that's just for anything that I need for around the house. I did restock on some stuff at Sam's, so that came out of the Sam's category, but still, I like to have money in both. Lawn care is gonna get 5. We are slowing down on lawn care for the year. We do our own grass cutting and bush trimming and all that stuff ourselves, but I do still want to put some money in here for when spring and summer comes back around next year. You can never be too prepared. So we have 200 in the bank, 220, 230, 235, 240, 245, and 250 in lawn care. We have most of the tools that we need. We did get one of the Milwaukee weed eaters that have the attachments. So it's like one battery pack situation, and then you unlock the end of it and then you can attach other stuff to it. It's very, very, very cool. Expensive, but cool. So we have the weed eater, and then we have the hedge trimmer because I have bushes in front of my house. And then the last thing that I want to get for that is the chainsaw type situation. That would come in very handy because we've needed that a few times already. So I will be looking at purchasing that next year. So slowly saving up. I actually really enjoy mowing the lawn. It's very rewarding. It's one of those things that you get a very clear before and after, and you actually feel like you accomplished something. So I really enjoy it. One of these days when I'm rich and famous, I might hire someone to mow the grass, but for now I like doing it. Sam's Club is getting 20, and we did finally go to Sam's. It was long overdue. I think we spent $256 if I'm remembering correctly, and we split that. So we now have 20, 40, 60, 70, and 75 in Sam's Club, saving up for next time. I did have money left over, which was really nice. The price of beef is insane. Is anybody else noticing that? I'm like, is there a cow shortage or something? Because every time I drive down the road, I see plenty of cows. So I'm not sure what's going on, because these steaks, even just like the regular old, not fancy steaks at Sam's, were in the 50s, 52, 53, 55. Some of them were like $60, $70 for steaks, which is crazy. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe it's always been like that and I'm just now noticing, but I bought like 3 steaks, I think it was. It was $50 something. I don't get it. I don't understand it, but it is what it is, I guess. Self-care is getting 30. We have 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. And yes, I did get my hair done last week. We have 60 saved up for next time around. I am getting my hair done right before we leave to go on my birthday trip. I actually moved my appointment up a week early. Usually I do every 7 weeks. This time, or next time, I'm doing every 6 weeks because I wanted to get my hair done the week before we leave instead of the week after, because that would mean my roots were growing out on my trip and I don't want them to be. So I think we'll have enough time if I do $30 a week, but if I need to, I can put some extra in there. Spooky season is getting $10. This is for anything fall related, whether it's decor, candles, smell goods, activities, Halloween decorations, anything like that. So we have, actually Halloween candy is going to be coming out of here. And I think I'm going to spend like $50 on Halloween candy. I don't know if that's reasonable or unreasonable. It's only my second Halloween as a homeowner, and I was not prepared last year. Those kids took my candy in like an hour. So I told myself right then, I am stocking up this year. And if I spend $50 on candy, that's fine because I saved up for it and that's what it's here for. And I'm very excited. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 150, 160, 165, and 170 in there. I want to do a better job of decorating the house for Halloween as well, since we do get trick-or-treaters. But the only thing is I'm not very good at decorating and I don't have storage for said decorations unless I put it in the attic, which I might do, but I feel like I'm procrastinating already because October is next month. So I really need to get a game plan on that and not put it off like I did last year. Travel is getting 30. I am going to Galveston for my birthday in October, and I am so excited. I haven't been to Galveston since 2014. I specifically remember when I went there, and I was only there for a few hours. So I'm very excited. We have 600 in the bank, 700, 720, 740, 760, 780, 800, 820, 840, 860, 880, 900, 10, 20, 30, 35, and 40. So 940 in travel. And 387 of that is the final payment on the Airbnb, which is due on October 3rd. But the rest will be spending money. That is that. And then we are gonna get our prop money and stuff the envelopes that represent money that I have in my Ally account. That is for longer term savings, so I don't want the cash just sitting in here. I would rather it be safe in my bank earning me interest, and that is what these are for. So Future is getting $10. Future is a category that I decided to make for savings that is not an emergency fund. So anything that I may want to purchase later on in a few years will come out of Future. Again, it's spending money. It's not really savings, not for emergencies or anything like that. So we have 50, 60, 70, and 80 in Future. So we are already almost to 100, which is very exciting. I kind of want to get a little binder for these just so they're not out in the open, but I have not bit the bullet on that yet. Refinance is getting 50. I am wanting to refinance my mortgage because I have a 7.25% interest rate, and 600 of my payment goes to interest, which is a kick in the teeth every single month. It is what it is. I'm not complaining because I'm very grateful to have a house and an affordable mortgage payment, but it'd be really cool if more of my payment would go to the principal. So once I have enough saved up for the closing costs, I will be refinancing my mortgage when the rates come down a little bit more. So we have 100, 200, 300, 350, 400, 450, 460, 461, 62, and 463 in refinance. And my goal is 3,000 because from what I understand, the closing costs are like 3% of the loan amount, and I owe less than 100,000 on my mortgage. So there's no telling when I'm gonna be refinancing, but my goal for now is 3,000. Last, we have emergency fund. I am slowly putting money in here, $10 to be exact. We have 7,000 in the bank. Actually, all of this is in the bank. We have 7,000, 7,050, 7,060, 7,070, and $7,080 in my emergency fund. That does not include 1,000 that I have in my local bank. That is just for if I need money like today, right this second, because Ally can take 1 to 3 business days depending on what day of the week it is. And that is that. I do have these dollars. This dollar is crazy looking, but I am still saving my dollars. I don't really do it on camera anymore, but I am going to be putting these in the dollar saving challenge. And then that is a wrap on this week's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy the video, give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. I upload these videos every Thursday. So with that, I will be heading out. I need to shower and get some sleep. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week and a great weekend, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye.